Pleasure. Seems to be running a lot smoother. That's something, I suppose. I just want to give it a quick test run. Just to make sure it's working. Please do say about the volume as well. Oh yes, that's a lot smoother. Oh yes. Hello. No, just free flight. I just want to check everything's working fine before actually going into it. Hopefully everything is. Hopefully. That's the hope. Ooh. Oh god, yes, it's much smoother. Oh yes. Oh, hello. Oh. Okay. That's all good. Right, we can either do one of two options here. We can either go through the missions individually, or I can go through the entirety of the campaign, as in like all the cutscenes and that. It just depends on what everyone wants. We can, yeah, go through each one individually. Let's start a new game. And Ace. This can only end well.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you?
Oh yeah, how's the volume as well?
It does to me. A hell of a lot.
Yeah, actual gameplay.
When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue.
Space.
Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations.
Oh, there's always white static, right?
My grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense.
Yeah, it's probably from that.
No, Abby.
How's everything else though? Can you still hear the in-game stuff and that? And
Dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the top. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
could be a bit louder.
I don't see
Interesting. I haven't adjusted the volume in it at all. That's interesting.
Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here is a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted.
I'll adjust it in a bit.
Questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another year and a half after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful.
Oh, it isn't.
Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane
It's
could
an
do
interesting
was
choice
take
of plane,
off,
though.
accelerate, and fly up.
Very interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. It's quite loud for me, but I guess it's not for everyone else. I'll try and remove the white static. That might solve it. Although, if everything else might be a bit quieter after
So,
all.
I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw MCS fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Dang, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The illusion emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Casually just 30 Gs. Literal pace. Yeah, there would be literal pace.
Is everyone here?
Hi.
Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Yuzha as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today.
I'm no longer peacekeeping.
Our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible.
Literally every single time you start these, it's always a bear bomber. It's always a bear bomber.
As of today, Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron, IUPF, has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the
Use your weapons to force them to land, so in other words, shoot them down.
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft have burned overhead. How's that possible? A tank farm to the north has been bombed. Many injured. Scramble. All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Okay, but first things first, I want to try something quickly. Which one is it? Ah, there it is. Hopefully that makes it a little bit better. Is that better? I'll disconnect it again if it isn't. Oh, still not enough. But I've pretty much got everything I need anyway. Now we need something with a lot of missiles and something oh, why is it done with the module again? Okay. Something which can fire lots of missiles simultaneously, that's what we need. Is it overkill using a Raptor here? Perhaps. But I'm going to use it anyway. Have I got the... Yeah, I have that one. Good. In a nutshell, this is probably going to be the most efficient thing I can think of to actually use. Anyway, let's sortie.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Hey, hey. Yeah, is the volume a bit better? Is there less white noise? I'll try and adjust it, but I don't want to make it too quiet, otherwise you won't be able to hear me. Yeah, every single time I play a mission for the first time, it does this. It just does it. I don't know why.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
Oh yeah, how's the thumbnail fit?
Trigger, your call sign is Mage
Why
2.
am I still there?
Verify and read back.
Oh, okay.
Mage 2,
Am I
clear for
still
takeoff.
just as loud?
Situation is tight. It's a hell of a little coming
Can you still hear me fine?
We have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
At least the
Mage
white
2,
noise is
altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
less, I hope.
The carrier. Whoa.
Hope
Looks
so.
like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit.
Every man for himself.
Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do
A
this.
little bit.
Golem Squadron, it's go
It's a
time.
balance between white noise and actually hearing the game, so
This is the AWACS Skykeeper.
I think this is going to be the best we're going to get for some
Take
time.
down all unidentified bombers.
Hello.
They don't have many escorts.
Whoop.
Hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco,
You what? Now the game that. Right. Give me a second. Is there like a alpha? I can't go between. That's annoying. +10 too quiet, +20 too much white noise. But I can't go +20. White noise is soothing. It's not really. I'll try the noise suppression, see if that adjusts, if that helps with anything. But now it's good. Noise suppression. Okay. We've got it +20. Hopefully the game's still quite loud. And yeah, so hopefully you can hear me and you can hear the game as well. That's all that matters. Anyway,
Trigger.
let's shoot down more.
Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element.
Hopefully everything's fine from now on.
Confirmed down. Good
Hopefully.
job, Mage 2.
Anyway,
Bad, Mage 2.
let's shoot out some let's shoot some.
Trigger,
Ooh.
switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Oh, hello. Noise suppression. I'll remember the noise suppression for next time. I have no idea why that wasn't activated. Boop boop.
Missile launched.
Goodbye.
Enemy support eliminated. This should make the job easier. Destroy the target.
Oh. This isn't overkill. I assure you, this is not overkill. This is definitely ace difficulty. I assure you.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some problems.
Don't worry,
but
guys.
remember,
I got
he's
this.
still barely gotten his feet wet.
Oh, you have no idea,
Don't
Malados.
forget your special weapon.
Hello. Can I introduce you to a Raptor?
Target down.
Thank you. Thank you. Come again.
Your special weapon. Use it when you need to. Enemy bomber down. Nice
Yeah.
going, Mage 2.
Say if there's any problems.
Not too
It
shabby, Mage 2.
seems to be fine for
Still
now.
got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece.
Oh, hello.
Mage 1 over. Tally 2 bandits. Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh,
Oh, their trigger, settle down.
I'm facing the wrong way.
Maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything.
I'm facing the wrong way. Never mind, never mind.
Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Can I introduce you guys to some quams?
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
Doobie. I'll get these guys first since they're closer.
Attention all combat groups. Are there
Don't
any
worry, it'll
drones
kick in a few
nearby?
missions. This is just a tutorial.
Are you kidding me right now? Jesus.
And yes, I'm flying a Raptor because I can. If you had the opportunity to fly a Raptor as well, you'd fly the Raptor. It dodged the quam. It dodged the quam. Kill it. Come on. Come on. I'm being outmaneuvered by a MiG-21.
Let them destroy the harbor! Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor is under heavy fire!
Yep, that's why I'm using the quams. Very effective against how was it?
Bandit confirmed down.
Yeah, very effective against bosses as well. Anyway,
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay
300,
sharp.
yeah, 3000 kph.
Roger that.
Oh hello. Hello. I'm sorry, what?
Fox 2. Target hit. 1 remaining. Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
Boy, come back here. Come back. Boy,
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
how close up? Oh god, they're actually getting quite close now.
On your tail.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot that down now.
Enemies locked on.
And blap.
Mage 2, locked.
And mission success.
To Golem and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Oh, I've got the wrong skin on. Whoopsie.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes.
I'll replace this. I'll replace the skin next time.
Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Wait a minute, this is MiG-21s.
This is HQ. Did you confirm any drones? What's the deal with all the drones?
Falcon technology. Stop it.
Golem 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Falcon technology. The Falcons aren't supposed to appear yet.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delis, the Kingdom of Erusia.
Oi,
Citizens of Erusia.
oi. Yeah, we've got a time paradox here, but hey ho.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2.
It shall be resolved in a second. Don't worry, comrades. So, why did they invade? I don't know.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We
Rip.
know the attacking bogies were from Erusia.
Wonder what gave that away.
International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here.
Woo.
You have our thanks.
Oh, S rank, that wasn't hard. Ooh, more nicknames. I think that's probably for the multiplayer. I'm not going to touch the multiplayer. Oh, it's fine at the moment, but no, don't go anywhere. I'm not going to go anywhere near those multiplayer. It's going to be full of people who've been playing from day one. They know all the tricks.
As of 1 p.m. today,
Oh,
the
looks like
Kingdom
Alaska.
of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction.
Belka.
The Air Defense Force has released a
When in
statement
doubt, blame
saying this
Belka.
violent attack was carried out by drones.
Belka did nothing wrong.
They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers,
Looked like Kent.
including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army.
It looks at them
Reports say
funny.
Former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Space
Breaking news from
Space elevator looks at them weird. That's why they
launched an
invaded.
attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal
Oh,
battle,
that's fine.
the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them.
Oh, it's
During the
CNN.
air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to
Oh, it's
shoot down
because
a number of Erusian
some of the
fighters. Some of the disabled planes
parts
then
of the
crashed
exchange
into
will look
residential
awfully
areas.
similar to Earth. Because why not?
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit.
There you go, some law for people who don't know.
Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos.
Basically,
Desperate,
big
started
asteroid
a war.
hit, and everything
One
else
man
led
had
after
no
that.
hope of winning.
I'm sure other people will be able to explain it better,
That's the
but
war
that's
my
in a
dad
nutshell.
fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head to head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world.
Wonder why that sounds familiar
They
too.
even tried saving the Yusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Yusia, paid for by the Oseans.
Yeah, space
President
elevator looks at them
Harling said he
weird.
did it out of compassion
So thus they
for
have
his
to
fellow
invade.
humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared.
That's going to be important for
While that
later
was
on.
going on, the Erusian
No
ships that were
spoilers.
docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia
Yep,
didn't have the same
the
reach,
president is
but they
still
could hit
in
their
there.
targets faster and cleaner.
That's what I'm going to say on the matter.
And when all this was going down,
It's going to be important
I
later.
just so happened to
Very
be in
important.
my flying drag racer.
Oh yeah, Grinder Industries. I never noticed that. Yeah, that's...
In case you were wondering,
See, the Belkans were
Yeah,
behind it all
I
along.
survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap.
Just
The world went
whenever
from being
a
at
conflict
peace
appears
to being
in
at
Strangeville,
war,
just everyone gang
all
up
in the
on the
blink of an eye.
Belkans, even if they're not a part of it to begin with. Just in case.
Ocean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is
Oh no, the children. The children.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate.
Everything looks the same hundreds of meters up in the sky.
Its gun was aimed at the
Oh,
yard.
especially if you're a mercenary.
This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved.
Something funny about
just
that.
painted on the dirt.
Picking up a truck.
The whole place was just one big fat lie.
Yes, it's
The only
Guantanamo
reason I
Bay.
was here is
Lovely.
because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out and set the dogs on me.
I mean, who would bring a bright green light with them so people know where they're coming from? Okay. Not gonna judge.
Erusia
Yes,
has made a declaration to the
especially
Ocean Federation
top
and all
secret
countries
Belkan
of the Erusian
technology,
continent,
especially.
stating the IUN peacekeeping force, that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces.
Why is no one surprised at this point? It's happened
Forces
20
flying with
years
Erusia
ago.
are currently appearing throughout Usia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military.
Hey, I see
After the
Stonehenge from
previous
here.
war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns.
Oh yeah,
Whoever
there's
has
always
control
the
of it
growing
will have
energy
enormous
concerns. There's
influence
always
over the
energy
entire
concerns.
continent. We
And that's why
cannot
do
turn a
happened.
blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the
Yep.
east of Schofield Plateau to stop any
Here we go,
interference
here
with
we go
Allied
again.
ground troops.
Ooh.
The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy
Okay,
air
for
support.
this, I'm going for the same
If
setup.
that
No
happens,
ground
fight
support.
them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Because I know what happens next. And I don't want air to ground stuff. Although we could go something more unusual with other aircraft, but I have to say, I mean, like, we go for the Morgan. Oh, this is good. I never realised this is Grinder Industries. Oh, Okay. The Falcon is literally Falcon technology. Okay. I mean, I'm taking suggestions for planes as well, so... For now, though, I think I might as well stick with the Raptor. It's working well enough. I'll replace the skin. Oh, here's the Mobius skin as well. There we go, that's a lot better. Yeah, no one will expect anything if you fly planes which no one has any idea what they are. But everyone knows the Raptor, and I'm sticking to the Raptor.
Mage Squadron, sorting ASAP.
Also, I'll try not to skip over any landing or taking off bits or air-to-air fueling, even though they're going to be quite difficult. Hey Jonah, have you ever seen a Raptor up close? Well, you have now. Blab. Get out of here with your F-15s, get out of here, get out of here. And your F-2s, get out of here.
Destroy the target.
Get out of here.
Clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No
Blap.
point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual
War
on the
never changes,
anti-air
I
radar
suppose,
vehicles?
eh?
We should be close.
Yep.
Hello. Goodbye, Apache.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Yay! War never changes. But we will get really cool fighter jets, so we can kind of forgive them. Oh! There we go.
Target destroyed. 3 to go.
Don't wait.
Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy
Don't wait, the squirrel
interceptors
saved us then.
Prepare to
Blap.
engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellite. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Okay, that radar thing's gonna come back. That radar thing isn't always gonna be there.
About to go online.
Oh my god, why is there suddenly 4 missiles?
Territory. Enemy missile inbound. It's evading. Phase 2, that's the stuff. Trigger, there's one more to go.
Missile launched.
Doobie 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 doobie. Oh yeah, I'll try not to stall and crash on lives. Yeah, I'll try not to. No promises though. I'll try not to.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets too.
I thought almost bad. Almost. Almost bad. Almost.
Take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities. That's gonna be a circus.
Doobie doobie doobie.
Alright, clean up that last radar vehicle. There's nothing in your way now.
But I want to destroy the base. I don't care for civilians on around here.
Target confirmed destroyed. Nice. Move the enemy aircraft away from the base.
Doobie doobie doobie. I'm destroying the base. You can't stop me. Bang. Whoop.
Fox 2.
Ford truck never stood a chance. They should have chosen a good old Soviet truck. You know, the ones the good old milk trucks. If they just chose a milk truck,
That was the last radar vehicle.
that would have never happened.
Oh, to see the Erusian space.
We did it, yeah, we did it, boys. Isekai's no more. All you needed was a Raptor.
As you can.
Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. You're not getting away from me, sunshine.
3 targets remaining.
Jesus. How? How did those miss? In what universe? Oi! I was about shooting that down. Alright.
What happened? Status report.
Okay, this is why I
Multiple
bought the
bogeys on radar.
clams.
They're close.
Wait.
Would you
You're
call them
being launched.
clams? Clams?
Clear to
Clams?
engage.
I don't know, I'm
Probably
calling them
hostile.
clams.
Judging
Oh
by
my
the
god,
way
oh
they
god.
look, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clowns. No doubt about
Woo,
it.
woo,
Dealing
woo,
with
woo.
UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing.
Come
Just
on.
think of them as somewhat clever decoys.
No!
Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1.
What?
Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Come on!
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy
Ha
all enemy
ha!
fighters and get out. It doesn't matter.
Got him.
The war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the
Got
glory,
him.
are ya?
I got an enemy in front of me and behind
I'll have to
me.
admit, that move really caught me off guard.
Taking down an enemy. How many's that now?
Just 2 more.
Hello! No, don't miss.
Golem 1, box 2. Show up
Woo.
on the radar.
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
I've got a feeling I'm going to have to rely on clams for quite a bit.
Gun range.
Shoot! There we go.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
We've done it, boys. Drones are no more.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
Woo!
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian
What do you mean it was too
casualties.
easy with a raptor?
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed.
Got him.
The guys in charge take care of the rest.
I've generally forgotten what the next mission is, so I know what the mission after is, but a general surprise.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar.
It was like 5
The
trucks.
barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
How are so many people dumbfounded by 5 trucks? Ooh. Anyway, let's begin the next mission.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war
Jesus.
saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around
Oh
the
no,
space
I
elevator
remember this one
and
now.
near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly
It's gonna have an interesting
hard.
end.
Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier, Kestrel 2, was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti.
Why it's always against the Banty? What have you got against the capital? It's always the capital.
However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, So expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft.
So,
There's more, so listen
Raptor
carefully.
and Crams
Right
again.
from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101.
I mean, yeah, I
The
guess.
Ocean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support.
Yeah, now we forward the capital
However,
where's a lot of
it's been
experience,
reported that the
a lot,
carriers
so.
may have fallen into the hands of the Erosion forces.
Although it does depend on their,
If that's
it does
true,
depend on
it
their
would be a
modifiers. So it's
significant
France,
obstacle for us.
job done, but here I'd
We
imagine
need
it'd be
to
towards
regain control of the
90%,
space elevator
so,
ASAP. Good luck out there.
Also, that Arsenal Bird's going to be very important in a second. Oh god, it's F4s and F16s against a Raptor. Clam time! Clams.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
I've got a feeling this may not end well. Wow, this is based like almost over a year ago. Wow. Alright, let's go for it. Oh god.
Maintain your current position.
Oh no.
100. Trigger, maintain your current approach.
Oh, okay.
50 meters. Excellent work, Trigger.
Okay, this was an easy first one, okay. Come on. There we go.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation.
Peasant.
Column and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up.
Oh
Good
god,
luck.
oh wind.
Mage 1, Wilco.
Wind.
Mage 1 to Column 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Your time to show the other guys that we can went wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Come on. Yes.
Going 2 just knocked one down.
No, that missed completely. Why not even? Oh, stalling. Try not to crash. Oh, you dare to approach me?
If you can't evade a missile, use Chapman flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 19 turn.
I sincerely doubt that, sir. Wet, wild, and dirty, dirty things. Yep.
4 remaining.
Completely agree on that front. Hello. Hello.
3 remaining.
Wait, that's fine. Stop turning. Stop turning. Stop turning.
Let's do the humane thing and put it down.
Nickel.
Come on. Oh, you. The only problem with this is that you can overshoot extremely easy. Extremely easy. Stop turning this way. Stop turning this way. Turn right. Turn right. Turn right. Do not move. Off cloud. Cloud covering. There we go.
1 remaining.
There we go.
Our radar shows no sign of
Wind.
bandits. You're in the clear.
Wind. Wind.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Wind.
Nickel.
Missile
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
What the hell?
Caution, missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is
Why,
approaching.
why is it following
All aircraft,
me?
stay alert.
Stop following me! Oh boy. Oh boy. This is why I bought the clams.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
This is gonna be fun, eh? Hello.
Break, now!
Yow.
For mission command.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Don't say that.
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones. These guys will go down easy.
Come back here.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the Arsenal bird.
No. Wait, where is it?
Take out Big Baby Huey. With the damn drone.
No. It's literally a giant flying wing with many, many drones.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2.
That was a waste of a clown.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Gotta find a situation.
Just trying to protect you.
Find your own target.
Column 2,
Come
visual
on.
evade.
Where is it? Oh, hello.
This is Column 3. Column 2's hit. Status report. Shit, Column 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Those damn things have come this far. How many do you think are left?
Skeleton 3
Oh,
is
hello.
lost.
Oh, God, I did not expect that. I do not like that sound.
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
This isn't going well. Oh my god. No, no, no,
All
no.
aircraft, stay alert.
Breaking.
Skeleton 2 lost. Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation
Oi.
area immediately. Save your chatter for the debriefing. Column and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Column 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Wow.
Column 2,
Oi.
head back to base.
Why are you running?
Escort Column 2.
Continuing the mission.
My missile.
Still got my
I
weight.
am truly accurate, guys.
Trigger,
Don't worry.
fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
I totally meant that.
copy that. Returning home.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
They're not programmed to show mercy.
Break that lock.
Got one in my sights.
There we go.
Yowza. On 4 Fox 2.
Oh yeah.
Attaboy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Mage 2, walking. Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Column Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in
What?
there and come back safe.
They both missed the. Okay. There we go.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
Yeah, thank you for telling me the good work. You should be here.
Watch your tail. Enemy behind you. This is Mage 1.
Mage 2, UAV down. More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
This one's mine.
Where are most of the?
My status affirmative. This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Column 2.
Retreating aircrafts. Prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Column 2, engage now. Attack.
Oh yeah.
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile! Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Column 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30.
Oh, hello.
Wingtips.
Whoa.
I can't shake it off. It's matching
Hello.
the move.
Column 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Come back here. I'm sorry, what?
Get your asses out.
The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired.
Finally.
UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Jesus.
Jet meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared.
Oh boy.
Good. Brownie, break off.
Missile.
If main squadron still have their hot shot, then we just might make it out. Don't look back. Just
Oh.
have faith. Column and main, we know you again.
Almost out of special.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm doing all the work myself.
Column 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Column 2, get a hold of yourself. Column 2, get away from the enemy.
Phase 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Yep, remember that music. It's going to come back.
Column 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
A few seconds could mean life or death for him. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we
Watch
can.
out. The enemy has a
Where are you going?
Main squadron, get those things off my ass.
What?
Tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
There's two guys.
2 is taking on multiple UAVs. He's got them at bay.
Come on.
We owe him one.
Thank you.
Target eliminated.
Yep, Rip Barony.
That's it, baby. Come to puppy.
Finally. One
Careful
more.
in those clouds.
Rip Brownie. Rip Brownie. Oh, hey, hey.
missile launched.
Woo! And it only costs one missile hit.
All UAVs have been splashed.
Nice. Nice.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA.
Well, not retreating cost lives, so hey ho.
That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Maid Squadron, withdraw.
We may have lost pretty much everyone, but success. Still, I do not know why they built that in the first place.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach.
Alright.
Runway is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. Mage 2, lower speed. 3,000 to runway. Mage 2, bank right.
Hopefully it's not me a Jingles landing.
Mage 2, lower nose. You're too high.
How can it?
1,500 to runway.
It's maybe too fast.
Approach looks good. Stay on course.
How's that? Use the force.
Nicely done, Mage 2.
Yes!
I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Not a Jingles landing. Well, 3 missions in and I'm doing alright. Oh boy. Use the force.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti.
You idiots.
Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against
How?
us.
How can you mistakenly
Our own
bomb a
forces also
civilian
suffered heavy
targets?
losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home.
Terrible to say, any
Situation is
landing
grim.
Hawkeye was a good landing.
We have precious
Yep.
little time, however.
Although I'd
We have to get to
rather
the space elevator.
have the plane in one piece at the end of it. Hey, well, mission 4. Mission 4, and it's going to be the good one.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age.
Don't worry, this is all going to come back
The drones we
to
based
be
on
very,
his
very
data were being
important.
taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time.
Yeah, guess where this guy's from?
Poisoned his body.
The science guy developing all the drones. Guess where he's from?
Man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
But with Belkin technology, we can achieve anything. Anything at all.
How penal is this penal unit, you
Yep.
ask?
With a name like
This
that.
place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped,
Well, you
too.
can have some nice delicious rat
One's a
around.
great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come.
Another important
now
thing
and
which is
again,
going to come
I
up
try to
next,
bust out.
come out
And every
towards the
single
end.
time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Arusian princess rallying her people on the Arusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers.
Oasis
You wanna
Satellites
hear
program by a
something
bunch of
funny?
interns.
The guards were
Yep,
big fans
didn't have a
too.
good
I
enough
swear to God, every
anti-hacking
time she was
software,
on
so
the
people
air,
hacked
they'd
it
turn up the
and got
volume
all
on the
everything
radio
from
and
them.
sit there listening.
Lovely.
I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, burn Osea down.
The toilet paper. Imagine doing that a few months ago.
No way am I
You're
just gonna
throwing away
sit here and rot away in
millions.
this hellhole.
Millions.
Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Demonetized. Rip. Demonetized. No, I've done it. No, we're in prison. Yeah, because they're throwing away
By the failure
millions.
of our previous
It's
strategy,
millions.
The Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome.
Demonetized. Rip.
However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes.
Just destroy the
Someone
Arsenal
there
bird
is
before
counting.
you attempt it. You
The hero of the
idiots.
Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osea's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network
Maybe you're
is
just
weakest
escaping.
along the southeastern
Oh,
coast
don't worry,
of
we're gonna
southern
break him
Florida.
out
So we can elude
in
the enemy's
multiple
observation.
ways.
There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Yet again, I'm not changing my strategy. Raptors with clams. Oh yeah. Why is it always me intensifies? Oh, don't worry. It's totally not going to come to bite. What?
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
It's not going to come back at all. Although I realise I've got another time paradox going on, but that's not important.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden.
I want to try something.
You're heading up the Harling rescue
I think I
mission.
can just about fit
The
through one
success
of them.
This mission depends on you. Good luck.
Woo. Careful. Radio silence. We can contact you, but you can't contact us. It's not radio silence then, is it?
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
I think I can fit through this. I think I can fit.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Hold up.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
Got him.
Harling is still the president of my eyes.
Got him.
He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it.
I've just flown over a giant city,
Remained a humble hero.
and no one's noticed.
I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
Got him. I've just skipped off for good, like.
Rendezvous point dead ahead.
Got
Hang
him.
in there.
Need all the threads. Don't worry, no one in the
Trigger,
city
first stage of the mission is
noticed
clear.
this Raptor
Don't
doing
celebrate
Mach
yet.
3.
The real fight's about
It's
to get
fine.
started.
Alright, let's destroy some SAM
Radio
sites.
silence is now lifted. The
Can
auxiliary
I-
craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the
Yeah.
anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
Target destroyed.
Don't worry, I'll try not to crash.
Mage 2, missile.
Oh, yeah, because there's SAMs everywhere.
Mage 2, target down. Half of the anti-air guns down.
Whoop. Hello.
AA gun down. Half of the SAM sites are down.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here.
Whoop.
Column squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Ow.
Gargoyle squadron, stay focused. Don't know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the
Ow,
enemy
whoop,
before
whoop,
they can
whoop,
respond.
whoop, 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 whoop.
Sea Goblin will
Ow,
arrive shortly.
ow, ow, ow.
Eliminate hostile anti-air before that.
Well, that's all done.
All
Next.
SAM sites down.
Although I am dreading the next
All
part.
anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Running point in sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor.
Oh,
They're
hello.
container-launched UAVs.
See Loveland careful. Going up to the other two VIPs.
Wouldn't it be better off to use an Osprey because Ospreys are a lot faster?
Rescue craft
But hey, that's just me.
initiated.
You just there to get one guy. I understand he's the
Rescue
former
craft on the
president, but
ground is
Jesus.
defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but we're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will
Don't
stand
say
by near the
that.
space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container! Go to
What, miss?
Yeah, Mage 2 destroy the target.
Death flags. Death flags. White flags, black flags, all the type of flags you can think of.
Target has been destroyed.
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
Are you?
Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
Come here.
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off!
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back! I'm out of missile.
That's about half. Mop up the rest.
And poop.
Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harling, stay right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming
Oh,
rocket!
someone got it. Marvelous. Hello. Goodbye.
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
We'll pass after the shot before the
Oh,
enemy wears
I did not expect that to hit. Okay.
They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was Servo Barrett!
Whoop. Well, that sounds like that's worked really well. They failed to get to the chopper. Oopsie.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harling. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. I will get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out. 3 remaining. UAV confirmed.
Take all of them. We found an Erusian transport craft. His engines are on.
Why are its engines on?
Fly.
Better than Mr. Harling.
It'll do. remaining. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Why is it Mother Goose 1? Come on, hit me.
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you.
I'm keeping these crams for later. Come on.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Come on.
There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
There we go. Mother Goose 1.
All UAVs have been splashed.
Oh, that's probably why the reference. I missed the reference.
Harling's transport
I need
is
to
ready to take off.
watch some gameplay, whatever, but he's Combat 5.
Goose 1, take
Because for
off.
some reason they're not remastering them. I should really remaster them, but hey ho. Can you see Goblin? Ah.
Let's wait till
So
we're
it's
all
more of a
safe.
reference than anything else. Lovely.
Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Here they
Site
come.
Confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Here we go, here we
Protect
go,
Mother Goose
here we
1.
go.
Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes.
Is it just me, or every time I say Golem I keep thinking Golem?
Always maintain element. Buko, forming up.
Stop.
Fox 2.
Thank you.
Enemy UAV down. Great job, Trigger. Mage 2 locked.
Orders are to fire warnings.
What are you doing? Shoot.
Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Exactly a fighter.
An Arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Come on. Where is it?
Target locked. Firing.
Cargo 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my orders. It's not the lighthouse. I need the harbor. We won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours.
Come on. There we go.
Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, babble.
Can't let you have all. Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger. Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
Fine, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Wait, where are you going? See, I meant that.
We're intercepted by UAVs. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger, continue to maintain air superiority. Enemy marked. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. The cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about it. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harling. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Look. Stop it.
Many are in those clouds.
Jesus. Stop. Thank you.
Mage 2, locked. Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you.
I know what I must do.
UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
There we go. Oopsie.
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down. Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him. Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately.
Oh dear me.
Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
Who knew number 4 was unlucky in terms of this game? So yay.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
What evidence do they have? Apart from, hey, there's a lot of planes around it and you're the closest one. I guess that's all they need. I suppose. Oh well. On to the next one.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was
some
about to go on an
B-52s.
attack.
Nice.
Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osia didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day.
Nice.
Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here.
Oh boy, wouldn't you want to know? Wouldn't you want to know?
My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right?
It's hurting me, that edge. It's hurting me.
There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought
The
here
edge is
a little while ago.
the edge is pointy.
Get this. Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
The edge. The pure edge. Edgy, edgy, edgy.
Alright guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His TAC name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. Doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waipolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay.
Not anymore.
I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
How many can actually...
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Which one? Which one today? You go for the Fishbed, which literally flies with the power of anger and distrust. Look at it. It's a tube. It's literally a tube. Ooh. It's just funny if they just end up like finding something missing there or something. Oh, I haven't got everything for the SU-57. I don't trust my accuracy for that. That's 16. How many does the 18? You know what? We're sticking to the same. Raptor Quam. Select a skin. We're in Space Squadron now. And we are now officially 3 strikes.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your
mission now.
Yeah, just imagine just convict just starting to come out with a Raptor. That's going to be interesting.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders. Go to hell. All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections?
That'll get decided in the skies.
Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Don't worry, I'm definitely warning you guys, definitely.
Go now. My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. Spare 8, when you land, your ass is grass. Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision.
Yay, we got that dog.
Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah.
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes. One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Don't worry, this is all part of the plan. Whoa!
Is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Ain't so that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower!
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
Yeah, he's fine, everything's fine.
Get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander
Whoa!
Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Might be done by now.
Gonna have to rethink the odds.
Wanna bet which one of us gets the first kill
Tell us
trigger?
the starts. This is the beast.
The count's going forward.
I decide when you die.
Alright, I'm assuming
All aircraft support me.
Who's gonna dance to the
Woo!
I'll show you all how it's done.
Fox 2.
Enemy missile cruising. Breaking. Break.
Your ass is mine. Die.
Wow. Come on. Please. Please. Why is it taking this long?
Bingo! Direct hit.
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets.
Well, so far there's actually 33s, proving real pain. Thank you. Jesus.
Hurry up. Finish the job and let's get out.
Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Visual on target. Prepare for bombing runs. Bingo! Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission. Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You had 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer. We cut out. We can't break away. We can't.
What is this Fishbed doing? Jesus. Come on.
Wow, look at Trigger
There we
go.
go.
Lucky shot.
Everything's fine, everything's fine. Come on.
Enemy sticking in my rear. Fled into the clouds. Visibility low.
Woo!
Macy's decent at what it's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Is that it? No, it isn't.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer.
Every man for himself.
He's squadron leader. Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need to yap to pull the trigger.
Trigger again. Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Oh, really?
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
You know, I agree with them that time. That's exactly what they are. Come on. Where are you?
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
Jesus.
What the hell are you doing?
Wilco, man of McKinsey, please maintain silence for the moment.
Whoa.
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack! 3 targets remaining.
How did that miss?
I should have put it all on Trigger.
2 targets remaining.
Why in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. Now the paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
Time to leave it to an ace.
Leaving the operation area. 1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served.
Woo!
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron.
That was fun.
Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7. What happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what, you're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Bank left. 3,000 meters. Lower your nose. You're too high.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Hopefully.
1,500 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Heading is good. Stay on course.
Easy. Easy. Bit heavy.
That plane is worth more than your life. Show some respect.
Yeah, that's a bit heavy.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Spare 15 to run.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
We just saved your life, but okay. Well, that sounds a good time to stop. And of course, thank you all for watching. No idea when I'm going to continue on, but hey ho, we'll see.